Seen a couple hard hit balls into the third base dugout. That one to the first base dugout. Hurt some oohs, some ahs. Everybody's okay. And Bruce stays alive. Oh, 0-2 pitch. That misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jacob Howard in his 4th inning of work. He relieved freshman starter Sam Leach. 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout, no walks. Howard threw 2 2/3 yesterday. 3+ today. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, line foul, third base side dugout, look out. It hits off the brick and remains out of play. Quite a battle. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dons 2 runs, 7 hits, and an error. Bears 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Howard shakes off his catcher Alex Keel, now gets his sign. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Left field as Reese struts in a couple steps, makes the catch. 1 away here in the 9th. Brings up Michael Perry. Perry's had a nice start to his 2017 season. First 3 games, he was 4 for 10. 3 runs scored, a double, and RBI. But he's 0 for 3 in this one. The transfer from Pepperdine. Trying to make his impact felt. First pitch, strike. The 0-1. Check swing from Perry. And he did not go around. That was close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Howard. Chopped over towards short. Yamaguchi charges and throws on the run to first, and it just gets Perry. So 2 quick outs here for Jacob Howard, who was retired 9 out of his last 10 batters faced. Here's Manny Ramirez Jr. Manny Ramirez Jr. He's 2 for 8 so far this year. First pitch, taken low. Out 1-0. He could surely put a charge into one. 6'4", 210 pounds. 3rd year in the Dons program. 1-0. Chopped foul off the front foot of Manny Jr. 1 ball and 1 strike. Son of longtime big leaguer, 13-time All-Star. Product of 555 career home runs, Manny Ramirez. The 1-1. That's grounded sharply into right field for a base hit. And Manny Ramirez Jr. keeps the game alive in regulation here for the Dons in the 9th with a 2-out single. It'll bring up Brady Bate. Everybody's checking their watches. Supposed to get dark within the next half an hour. Give or take a few minutes. But Brady Bates steps up. Singled and scored in the 3rd. And he gave the Dons a game-tying run in the 7th. And that's going to bring a meeting at the mound. Bate, 3 doubles this year. The umpire just said that they're going to complete the ninth. And if this game is tied after the ninth, that'll be it for today. So it's the last inning. You could hear it in the crowd mic. 2 outs. Manny Ramirez Jr. on first. Brady Bate up. First pitch. It's chop foul off the front foot of Bate. Count 0-1. Couple factors to include here. Northern Colorado is here for another week. They don't play tomorrow. They play San Francisco State on Tuesday. But tomorrow, if you look at the weather forecast, let's just say it's not supposed to be clear. And we'll have a courtesy runner at first base. Manny Ramirez Jr. out. And it's Aaron Ping in. So Ping a 2-stride lead. 0-1 to Bate. That's grounded sharply to third, but foul. Count 0-2. So the Dons have 1 out and 1 strike to play with. Count 0-2. It's tied up at 2 apiece. We're in the bottom of the ninth, and due to darkness, this will be the last inning played. Throw back to first. It's low. Ping dives in safely. Don's got a 2-out hit from Manny Ramirez Jr. Aaron Ping replaced him. Ping's on first. Another throwback. And Ping dives in safely. Now we're taking his time. Don's looking to improve to 4-0. To guarantee that, they have to win it here this inning. Another throwback to first. Brady Bate, this season, 4 for 10. 3 doubles, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Howard takes a deep breath. He's throwing 3 2/3 innings a day after throwing 2 2/3, so might be a little fatigue setting in. Oh, 2 pitch. Nope. Throws over to first. Really keeping a fine eye on Aaron Ping. He's 3rd on the team in stolen bases last year. The 0-2. It's taken outside. Ping bluffed stealing and heads back to first. This game has moved pretty quickly. We're at the 2.5-hour mark. But this 9th inning has moved the opposite of that, very slowly. Howard taking a look back at Ping. Not a big lead at first. 1-2. That's popped up right field. And that goes over the first base dugout and out of play. Brady Bates stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Brady, keep doing it.
Bates steps out. Wind blowing out to left. Brate gets into one. Really can make things interesting. The 1-2 from Howard. That's driven. Left field and deep. If it's fair, it's trouble. It just goes foul. The wind was blowing down the left field line. Without the wind, the ball game might be over. Oh, man. Can he do it again? Bate led the team with 6 home runs last year and almost had his first of 2017 in a big way. Throw back to first. Howard a little frustrated. He just gave up a 360-foot foul ball. Howard again. The 1-2. Breaking ball line. Whoa! Almost a catch by Howard. Knocks it down underhand at the first, and that ends the 9th. In dramatic fashion, the game will be stopped after 9 innings at 2-2. So we're still trying to find out if there will be a suspended game, if it will end in a tie. And both managers are shaking hands in front of home plate, so no second guessing. And this game will end in a suspended game. And we will find out. You have to keep tabs on the USF Twitter accounts, USF website, if we will play tomorrow or if it will end in a tie. So, again, follow the Dons on Twitter at Dons Athletics. And then you can also follow the Dons baseball team on Twitter. And that is at SF Dons Baseball for updates on this. They're shaking hands in front of home plate. Remember, tomorrow, both teams are free. Northern Colorado stays in the Bay Area, but there's inclement weather. So 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Bears, and 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Dons. What a finish. Brady Bate almost ended it on a walk-off. It went about 3 feet foul. And right now, it's a tie at 2-2. And the way that we're preparing this is that the 2 teams will not play against each other anymore. So it will end in a tie until something gets changed or further notice. So what a series. The Dons, they win the first 3 games. First one on a walk-off. Second one by a score of 8-3. They won the first game of this doubleheader. That was by a score of 11-4. Now here in game 2, Dons were up 1-0. They took the initial lead in all 4 games. But then the Bears came back with 2 in the 4. Dons scored a run in the 7th to tie it up. And they nearly came away with a walk-off victory on a close but not close enough home run by Brady Bate. It went foul. So it's going to end in a tie. So you can tell by the way the teams were shaking hands in front of home plate. The Dons, they finished their first series of the 2017 season with 3 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. So very impressive start to the 2017 season here at Bendetti Diamond for the San Francisco Dons. The next game here at Bendetti Diamond will be on February 28th against Utah Valley State. That's a Tuesday, that game at 1 p.m. The next game for the Dons in general will be Thursday night in a much more tropical, warm place. They call that Hawaii. First pitch, 8:30 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday, first pitch at 3 o'clock p.m. All of those times, Pacific time, not local time in Hawaii. So what a series, and what a start to the season for the San Francisco Dons baseball team. They start off 3-0 for the first time since 2005. And they finish off the series 3-0-1 with a tie here in Game 2 of a doubleheader with a score 2-2. So again, thank you very much for tuning in all weekend long. Have to give a big thanks to the San Francisco Dons athletic department and for putting on this nice display. The W.TV and everybody else involved, a very successful series. So until next time, I'm Alex Cohen. You're watching San Francisco Dons baseball here on the W.TV.